what it is, holla at me. I love it. I love this back and forth shit. Because at the end of the day, what I do, what I say, makes total fucking sense. And I'm going to spank that ass. Because that's what I do. I could pick good dogs before I could pick anything else. Let me educate you real quick. You see that dog right there? That's a 10, 11-year-old Mastiff right there. Right there. Okay? Kareem, that's my dog. You see, that's Ruby. She's a fucking cold. She's not even a cur. She's cold as hell. She's gentle. She's very gentle. What's up, bitch? Super athletic, very intelligent. I'm gonna school you about my dogs, and I'm gonna school you about your terminology and how your IQ about this dog shit is very, very low. Zero. You know, legend of all Googles. We could go back and forth, you know what I mean? Because you're never gonna get me in my feelings. But I'm gonna just educate you on the ignorance. And like they say, everybody with a cell phone on social media has a voice. Hey, ooch, stop. And that's true. Sad, but shut the fuck up. Sad, but true. I'm gonna tell you guys something. This fool said, mind you, this bitch, this big ass bitch killed Mozzie, okay? My red nose. She killed that bitch. She had maybe 3-inch gash across her whole fucking throat. Looked like somebody sliced it. You know? Shit like that. A mastiff. Regardless if they caught her at a sensitive spot or whatever, or caught, you know, they took advantage of her, they killed my dog. That's for one. Unfortunate, I still have mixed emotions about this. But legend of all Googles. I'm gonna educate you real quick, my boy. Cause, first of all, I don't know how old you think I am, but I got a 20-year-old, okay? And I give 4 fucks where you come from. I come from public housing. Proud of it. But this don't have to do with geographic locations. This has to do with fucking dogs. So that intimidation factor, being a thug, I'm an ex-con with 3 prison terms under my belt. The fuck a nigga mean? Who gives a fuck? What about these dogs? Okay, now let's get to it. None of these dogs right here have been game tested. None of them. You cannot display or judge gameness, and what I speak about is totally legal. When I talk about yard accidents, yes, 2 dogs of mine have got loose and they banged it out. 2 Labradors of the same sex will do that if they're territorial. I got dogs that are territorial. So at the end of the day, you cannot judge a yard accident and compare that to gameness. A yard accident? And that's what you consider gameness? Now, all legal purposes, all legal activities when I speak from this point on, I gotta watch it with you motherfuckers, because you fools be acting like the police. You guys narrate people's charges and shit. Oh, he did this, he did that. Who gives a fuck? Mind your business. But you act like a junior trooper. You know what I mean? Oh, I RTC having ass. But okay, let's get to this shit. When your dog is in combat, I think for at least, I'll say 30 minutes straight, that's when you see gameness. A 5-minute yard accident don't show shit. You want to see game them see your dog in 30 minutes in a combat situation. You're gonna see if that's gameness or not. What the fuck are you judging game? So you got a game dog because you got a paper bred dog. It looks nice, but it don't look right. It looks like a bully mix. Yes, it resembles Macho Buck, but it looks like a bully. It don't look right. It don't look like it has it, if you ask me. But I could be wrong. I'm just judging on the shit that you show. You cannot say my shit that these dogs been banging shit out since been 6 weeks old is delicate. At best, what you're feeding is a 15-minute curve. You cannot judge gameness on a yard accident, genius. There's game dogs, proven game dogs, champions that been around cats and other fuck dogs. What do you speak about? You're just an ignorant ass Negro. Legend of all Googles. A husky could be game. Do you know what definition of gameness is? It's completing your job, even if it brings physical harm to yourself, or you're encountering physical harm, but the will to still continue is gameness. Huskies, Siberian Huskies. They are some game ass fucking dogs. They rather die on that line than you take them off of it. But you guys don't know about dogs. But Google says it can run 45 miles an hour. You're fucking dumb. That's how I had to get off the phone with you. It's like redfish, bluefish. But what I'm doing is just getting my motherfucking traffic and my name back in this social media. I'm using you as clickbait, son. I know what I got. I know what I got. You know what I mean? I got all types of shit. You walking around feeding that 15-minute cur, if that, at best. Guarantee you that shit cold and will always be cold. That's what I got. This is what I got. This puppies. This is puppies, my boy. That's funky activities. These are free. But tell me this. Where does your dog come from? What strains? Yeah, we get it, Turtle Buster and all this, but what strain of Turtle Buster does your dog come from? I'll just like to know. But these dogs don't have no paperwork, so they must be mutts, right? Stop being a Google dog man. Get yourself up off your ass and go really test what you got. Don't test your mouth. I know I strike a nerve because none of you fools can ever get me in my character. I'm just talking about some dogs, locker room talk. The world's smallest band dog you will ever see at a whopping 26 pounds. Your mutt is bigger than this fucking band dog right here that you say is a mutt. But all I see is consistency, my boy. But all we could do is just debate about these dogs. But let me tell you something. I have done a lot. I have made a lot of mistakes. Because of my error, I lost two of my main stud dogs. But let me tell you this. Them two dogs is something you never produce, let alone own. Facts. Can you get some shit that comes from where the people speak no English? I don't think so. That shit don't have no papers. It must be a mutt, right? You're a greenhorn. You're a greenhorn trying to be a dog man, but really you come off as a guru. A foo-foo ass nigga. Give a fuck how many kids you got, how many guns you got. Give a fuck where you come from. Furthermore, I give a fuck producing or feeding. If you happy with it, I love it. But don't you dare pass judgment on what the fuck I got going on unless you have at least one. You're talking about gameness, but you're breeding pugs. I'm done. Have a good day. Have a good night. Suck it easy. Motherfucker talking about gameness, but you're producing pugs. Say less, do more, huh?